What is going on, fight fans? Does the release date exist? Is it out there? Because man, have I gotten a lot of messages about this, and we're going to break down the truth about these images that are swirling around with a release date attached to Esports Boxing Club. Without any further ado, this is Edward, and you're watching Boxing Fanatico. So what is going on, guys? We're going to make this fairly quick because I just want to address this one topic, one issue. There was this image, this Google search image that was a snapshot and was passed along all over and on the Discord. I've been messaged multiple times by so many different people. Even in the comment section, people are stating, hey, I saw a release date somewhere on Google. Is this a true release date for Esports Boxing Club? Now, what that release date indicates is December 31st. Now, I saw that date and I immediately thought that it looked incredibly fishy. Almost like a placeholder date. A lot of companies like Amazon or Best Buy or places that will distribute products, they normally tend to put placeholder dates based off of information. As vague as the information is, they might make a placeholder date that seems to be safe, a safe placeholder date. For example, if a company says, late this fall, they'll probably put the last possible date in the fall just to ensure that they're within that time range and they're not before that time range. And I think that is the same thing that happened here. A date was just generated based off of the information we have. So the final thing that we've heard from them in terms of a release date or anything of that nature was during the during the E3 Games radar. It said later in 2021. So what's the safest date to put if it says later in 2021? It's December 31st, 2021. Now, the funny thing is, during Fred Talks Boxing's interview of me, King Juice, and Coach's Corner, my joking prediction, jokingly, was December 31st, the last possible day of the year. But I jokingly said that. Now, if the release date ends up being actually December 31st, then that will be hilarious because I predicted it essentially by accident. But I do not think that is the case. I do believe that that was a placeholder generated date based off of the vague information of later in 2021, which, by the way, later in 2021 isn't even secure because of the fact that the delay of early access or the delay of the game, whichever one is going to happen, if we're not going to get early access or if we're going to get the game, that delay took place after the game's radar event. So we don't know if the later 2021 is still holding true, but we're going to have to wait and see. However, that same screenshot that you saw, this one that I'm putting up on the screen right now, it has been modified. If you go back to it now and if you click on that same drop down of esports release or whatever it says in terms of release, I can't see it right now, but you guys are. Whatever that drop down is, it now says that later in 2021 is an estimated date, and that date in and of itself isn't set in stone. So I'm sorry for everybody that got their hopes up on this release date. If we don't get anything directly from Steel City Interactive and Esports Boxing Club themselves, always take it with a grain of salt. It's always healthy to make sure that you're a little bit skeptical of anything that just comes from any other place other than Steel City Interactive, because something as big as a release date, I'm sure would have been revealed first by ESBC or Steel City Interactive before a Google search pop-up window had that information first. Well, that's the video for today. Let me know what you guys think. Did you see that thing before they switched it to what it is now, because that picture is still floating around, the original picture. So a lot of people are still thinking that is December 31st, but I just wanted to make this video to clear that up. But let me know if you ended up seeing it that way naturally, or did you see the screenshot that was passed around? Let me know down in the comment section below. And of course, as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one.